Was there any shame associated with being the productivity guy who also kind of doesn't seem to be holding it together while supposedly talking about his mastermind topic?
Yeah, definitely. I thought, I think a big part of that was we tend to buy into these narratives that other people tell us about ourselves. And that was a big part of my own story, is buying into this story that people had shared in intros and bios and in blurbs leading up to that point, where honestly, and this sounds kind of ridiculous looking back on it, but I think a big part of me thought that I was unstoppably productive, that there were really no limits to how much I could get done, as if the endorsements were true, that I was kind of unstoppable, or this superhuman. I don't know. I don't even want to regurgitate the different words that people use to describe my work. But of course, we all have these normal human boundaries. And I think that was kind of an internal reckoning that I had to go through, that there was this story that I had told myself about myself, that I'd constructed my identity out of this superhumanly productive kind of narrative. And it just wasn't true, because of course it's not true. It's the most obvious thing in the world. We all have normal limits. So yeah, I love the question. Yeah, there definitely was shame.
Yeah, I think reflecting on Jordan Peterson over the last couple of years is a good example. A psychiatrist that was telling everybody to carry a burden and be honest and truthful and so on and so forth. People, his detractors online took a great amount of joy in pointing out the fact that he was the person that was addicted to benzodiazepines for a good while. He was the guy that was on antidepressants. He was the psychiatrist that couldn't get stuff to work. You think, it is... The expectation adds another layer of guilt and shame and perspective that isn't helpful on top of already your own expectations of yourself.
Yeah, and we already construct our self-identities on shaky ground. We construct them on top of our success at work, for example. But when that success goes away, we feel like we're kind of losing a part of who we are. And you're so right. There is that expectation. I think it comes with expertise. And I see a lot of happiness experts out there who go through periods of depression. I see a lot of experts on meditation who fall off the way. I see a lot of lazy productivity experts out there too, myself included. It's what drives me to explore these subjects of productivity. And I think we kind of need that contrast in a way to realize how well the best strategies work, not only for us, but for other people.
What have you come to learn?